guys are still doing?
How are you?
Not good. Under the sunshine laws, I'd like to inspect the sign-in sheet.
Yep.
Is this the latest one?
Yep.
Yes.
You have some from earlier today?
You have them and
There's only one.
there's only one on it.
Yeah. That's it.
Is it in here?
Uh-huh.
Or that's it?
No, this is impossible
I
to
got
be
it. I
it.
got it.
Yeah, last time I heard from FWC, they were supposedly going to talk about stop doing this because it's a third-degree felony. So, okay. And so, what is their reasoning lately? At first, you said it was for safety. Then you said it was for counting. What's the latest?
Take the talk with the ladies manager.
And what are you doing with this information after that?
Just to see how it owns up with the manager,
Oh, you get a stamp. My auto's actually here? No. Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I'm actually going to show you and read you the statute that's a third-degree felony here in Florida for documenting people that own guns. This is why we keep doing videos of this at the Charlotte County Cecil Webb gun range, because they never used to do this. They started doing this like 6 months plus ago. And, you know, at first they said it was, you know, for your safety in case somebody gets shot. Well, now it's supposedly to find out how many people were there. Really? You can do that with a clicker, man. You don't need to sign and do a signature. That is documentation. So we're actually going to show you here and read it to you to prove to you that these freaking bastards are committing a third-degree felony and they don't care. And that's why we're down there. We're protesting. We're letting people know this is illegal. And this is going into a statewide database they're already using. And a friend of mine was unfortunately in a shootout here in Punta Gorda. Somebody shot at him. He shot back. And when Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL was interviewing him, he literally did bring up how many times have you been there at the gun range. They're already using it. They're cross-referencing. So they're also finding out people, you know, let's say if you bought your firearms at a garage sale, you know, the government has no idea. Well, guess what? Now they do. So this is a way they're finding out who has guns, who does not have guns. Another bad thing about this registry, like I said, everybody has access to it in Florida here. All the government agencies do, and including me. So that's why I just showed you today. This is insane. Write a fake name then if you're going to be stupid enough to sign it and not fight this stuff. Because you're going to see in the video. The video shows the names. This is insane, man. This is what Australia did, Nazi Germany did, Britain did, etc. And ask those countries if it was good or bad. Well, you can still ask Britain and Australia, and they'll tell you that it was bad. When they gave away their guns, it got worse. And in fact, in the United States, where it's super bad gun laws, it made it worse. So here you go. It is 2016 Florida Statutes, Crimes, Weapons, and Firearms, 790.335, Prohibition of Registration of Firearms, Electronic Records. Legislation findings and intent. Legislative findings declares that the right of individuals to keep and bear arms is guaranteed under both the Second Amendment and the United States Constitution. The list of record or registry legally owned firearms, law-abiding firearm owners is not a law enforcement tool and can become an instrument of profiling, harassing, or abusing law-abiding citizens based on their choice to own a firearm and to exercise their Second Amendment right to keep and bear firearms as guaranteed under the United States Constitution. Further, such a list, record, or registry has potential to fall into wrong hands and become shopping lists for thieves. So, even though Florida's so effed up, so corrupt, even they knew that you should not do this. And now we got a government agency doing it. It lists the record or registry of legally owned firearms or law-abiding firearm is not a tool for fighting terrorism, but rather an instrument that can be used as means to profile innocent citizens and to harass and abuse citizens solely on their own firearms and exercise their Second Amendment right. Law-abiding firearm owners whose names have been illegally recorded in a list or record registry are entitled to redress. Did you hear that? You can frickin' sue them, man. So anyways, here is where the penalty is right. Okay, right here. Here we go. This is where it is. Penalties. Any person or entity that violates a provision of this section commits a felony of the 3rd degree, punishable as provided 75 blah blah blah. Right there. That's why we fight. These pricks are breaking the law, and you sheep are going along with it. Wake up, man. Do you want to be Australia? Do you want to be Chicago? Do you want to be Detroit? I mean, etc., etc. Actually, Chicago's the worst, but it's, well, many states. All this bullcrap happening across street seas is starting to happen here in a couple different socialist freaking communist states. Do you want that here? Wake up, sheep. What do you think?